Oh shit! I didn't talk to Hodor about.
Okay. Well, things are live, so if you can't,
Oh no, I'll have to grab Hodor, or I can message.
I wouldn't want to talk to the plebs that I'm about to talk to, but that's because from one pleb to another, they seem as equal, and I see them as equals as well.
Or I can message.
I wouldn't want to talk
So you're calling yourself a plebeian?
I mean, have you met me?
I mean, in person, no.
You're really not missing out on much.
Yeah. Don't worry, you're not missing. Josh.
So, Drunk, you're not getting hit up by like 500 different people to play HOTS with you right now?
Well, I literally just went with the stream live. So
Hey, Josh.
You gotta give it a second.
Well, no, normally whenever you just get on to HOTS, it's like everybody's like, play with me, jump into my game, join
the
us.
invites in the game. Well, you know what it is? It's probably because I've been invisible for the last like 4 weeks and people think I'm dead.
I would believe that too.
Okay, cross post is live.
Oh, I thought we were going to do the share.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about doing that. Whatever. It's too late. I've gone too far. I've already done it.
It's been done. Well, no, normally whenever you just get on the HOTS, it's like everybody's like, jump into my game, join us.
Okay, there's that. Here is my universal. Everything's looking gravy. I mean, who doesn't like some gravy? That's one thing I learned from Ed, Ed, and Eddie. There's nothing wrong with a tub full of gravy.
Taters and gravy.
Gravy.
Dude, occasionally they do like big marathon reruns of Ed, Ed, and Eddie, and it is so much fun. I love it.
Butter toast.
Ah, good time.
Double day. I love chickens.
Chickens, Eddie.
But Rolf has chickens, Eddie.
Chickens?
You want to talk about the worst and best stereotype ever? If you look at Rolf as an immigrant,
Rolf?
like he is literally living the American dream, and he was a fucking badass.
Rolf was fucking.
Rolf
Dude,
was...
some of the insults he slung were
oh
like.
my god, yes. Yes.
Like, he basically called him goat fucker at one point.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, you didn't fuck with Rolf. You did not fuck with Rolf.
What was it? The guy who voiced Rolf. Also, what was it? Didn't he voice like Samurai Jack and people like that too? Or what am I thinking of here?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because there's like a list of it. And I was laughing my ass off about it.
What? All the people?
Like the guy who voiced Rolf, like the other roles that he had. Yeah, I miss Ed, Ed, Ed from the old days. Oh man.
Let's see.
Somebody want to grab the 12 link post and throw it up in the BGN?
Yeah, I just posted the one about the Discord, and somebody else popped it in there, and I was like, oh.
Well, yeah, because I threw the big old freaking massive thing. And hey, Aaron, good to see you, man.
Oh God, he's
Silly
been in Happy.
Gillies,
He was the guy from. He's the same guy from Happy Gilmore.
Wait, what?
All right, gentlemen,
Yeah.
stand by for epic.
Epic.
Let's see, let's mute that, and then it goes right about meow.
And before my eyes, I beheld a great vision, glory in all of its infinite beauty. A chill up my spine, warrant that these travelers, nay legends, were to be feared, respected, and partied with. Tonight, I, Drunken Hodor, proudly invite you to join the League, the legend of myself and my friends.
I didn't know he was in the Twilight.
Kraken and Spoon!
Who dare summon the Lord of Beer? That's like.
Oh my
brown
God, he's
liquid
in My Little
liquid.
Pony.
In the
He's
words
a
of my
voice actor
idol,
in My Little Pony.
Hodor
Yes,
and
that's what it
his
was.
best friend Ron Burgundy.
That's one of the things.
Whiskey.
Oh man, yes, the insults though that Rolf would throw out. Oh my God, savage! I mean, this is some mystical shit right here. I'm liking it.
And good evening, everybody. If you can't tell, we're on a good start. We're gonna rage about E3 tonight. We're gonna also talk about the best insults in the world, even beating the British with Ed, and Eddie insults, brought to you specifically by Rolf. So if you can go and figure that out and Google search some of those, you will be my favorite fans. Tonight's because we're gonna do some raging and ranting about E3. I figured we should play. Well, and don't worry, Jason, we'll get to Rage 2. Even though it's not necessarily E3, there's still a lot of raging about it. But we're going to go and do something basic where the meta doesn't matter, and we're going to suck no matter what. We're going to do some ARAMs or Brawl mode, and here is the storm. If you want to join us, links are in the chats. Go in, jump in the Discord, thumbs up to the rules that say I'm not going to be an asshole, and come over and join us. If we can get 10 people... Heck, we can get 11 people, I'll cast internal ARAMs and we'll just rotate the teams out and it'll be a giant clusterfuck of stupid awesome. So
looking up the Rolf insults. So Ed and Eddie here.
Oh,
Child's cartoon for the most part. Your gardens are overgrown and your cucumbers are soft.
Yeah, meaning you have a lot and a limp dick.
Yes.
Yes, the cucumbers are soft. So,
gotta love it.
And we determined that the voice actor who does Rolf is apparently also a voice actor for My Little Pony. So that makes Bronies like 0.5% less weird. Because I can see see a little bit of transfer on that one. But so real quick before we dive into E3 and some of the craziness, I told and promised Sniper and Hodor, who are hanging out with me tonight, that I was gonna push the limits, and I was gonna. We don't do politics here. We don't. It's just not worth it. And we don't do racism here. It's just not worth it. But we do flirt the line occasionally. And so I got it. There's an E7 that I work with.
But on politics.
Yes, on politics. Yeah. And so there's an E7 I work with who's been constantly getting big spoons of chunky peanut butter recently in the morning. And so I've been making chunky boy jokes at him. Even though he's super fit and I apparently have a death wish. But that's besides the point. So somehow this joking conversation walking down the hallway turns into something else. I don't remember if it came from him or somebody else. But somebody brought up from a third party that they'd heard someone accuse somebody that because peanut butter was invented by a black man, eating peanut butter was cultural appropriation. And of course, I retorted with, fuck yeah, America, that's what we do. We take all these other cultures and we make them American because freedom. American appropriation. And I think I've broken the boys.
Oh no, you kept cutting out. I'm making sure it's not doing that on the stream side.
Yeah. Oh no, it's definitely Discord. But yes, eating peanut butter is apparently cultural appropriation to some people, which is really sad. Because peanut butter is amazing, and everybody should want to share and get a piece of that. But the Australians can keep Vegemite. Yeah, I don't need none of that.
Oh god, what the fuck is that shit called?
Vegemite.
Oh.
Yeah, Australians can keep Vegemite. All right, well, I have the only healer,
I'm
so
going butcher.
I guess I'm gonna go heal and. I mean, do we even care about having a? Yeah. Screw it. It just means Hodor's gonna have to try to be a little backline. So E3, right? So what did E3 start with? E3 started with the Bethesda press launch, right?
Oh, you mean where they said, "Oh, you know, we knew we were gonna release a terrible game.
Yes.
But we did it anyway. Now we're gonna fix. But even though now that we're gonna fix, it's no longer $60. Of course, we got your money."
Yeah.
And I used to love Bethesda, but we keep giving them free passes to keep doing this shit where they keep releasing buggy games and relying on everyone else to fix their shit. I'm getting sick.
Yeah, it's rough. And they, so Hodor, you like battle royales, right?
Yeah.
You like Fallout?
Yes.
What if I told you, in the next 2 months, you too can play a Fallout battle royale?
Still, you just completely cut it out.
Well, good, because that's basically what my heart did when they announced the Fallout Battle Royale. Alright, I reconnected real quick, but yeah, Fallout Battle Royale.
Yeah, I'm gonna say hard no.
No.
Because, I mean, think about it like this. Like, they have a horrendous fucking gunplay to start with. Like, combat's as fuck. Why the fuck would you, like, Battle Royales rely almost entirely on their combat. So, then,
Oh, and if you guys haven't guessed, we're actually running multi-platform tonight. So, you can watch us on your favorite streaming platform as long as it's, Mixer. You just need to go tap that well, Hodor. Twitch, YouTube, or, of course, here on Facebook. And of course, that is Runs Gaming Network on all those platforms. So yeah, the Battle Royale is going to be bad, I'm sure. I'm sure it's going to be absolutely horrendous. Let's see, what else did they didn't say anything about Starfield, which was like the only thing people actually wanted to see coming from them.
Hear about it, but there was nothing.
Yeah,
Oh god, wrong place.
Yeah, and then I'm trying to think what else. They said a bunch of. I think
John Wick's in a game.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's Cyberpunk.
Well, that wasn't. That was.
You gotta. Yeah, you gotta slow your roll, man. You're getting way ahead of us. The other thing I noticed was that it's like everybody and their mother is introducing people that we just don't care about. I'm the level 12 marketing director of the third desk on the right from Bethesda. It's maddening. I will say one good thing coming from Bethesda, or looks like it's going to be coming from Bethesda, is Ghost Drive Tokyo. Looks like it's going to be super, super good. It's going to be like an action survival horror. Ow.
I'm about to die.
Did you guys see that one yet? The Ghostline one? That is going to be absolutely amazing. But if you die, it's fine. It's just it's Brawl. No, it's not faster. But have you seen the Ghostline or the Ghostline Tokyo? I think it was Ghost Drive Tokyo.
Yeah, I saw some stuff about it. I just didn't really.
Well, for one, the chick that actually did the announcement for it was like everything you would expect from a Japanese anime, fangirl cosplay, whatever stereotype you can throw on her. She was like literally the most personality out of any of the things I've seen for E3. Like, it was ridiculous. In an awesome way.
We got a kill yet?
No. Partially because their stitches can body us out. People keep getting grabbed. But that looks really cool. Action adventure horror. That's going to be a lot of fun to play, especially because you guys are a-holes and will try to get me killed.
Every time.
Every time. Ouch. I'm so dead. Nope, I lived! Yeah, that's the only thing from Bethesda that looks halfway even remotely like it's...
Ow!
Big balls to the face hurt, guys. Heads up.
Big balls in the face hurt?
Big balls in the face hurt.
God.
Makes sense.
We're like 3 levels down, fuck it. Anything else from Bethesda stand out from you guys? Like, just in general, it was super underwhelming. I kept getting pissed that, like, I never understood why I was supposed to care who anybody was.
Come on, somebody kill me. Kill me. Come on. Come on.
Well, you had a chance and you screwed it up.
There we go. Come on. Up. You can do it. There you go.
Doesn't help that I kept healing you. Ugh. They definitely had the better draft options, that's for sure. So what was the other one? Like, you guys watched one that I didn't get to watch. I watched the Square Enix one later, but what was the other one you guys were watching that night?
The big one that I saw the most of was
The what?
Nintendo.
Oh, so what's going on with Nintendo?
New Luigi's Mansion, new Mario Maker, a whole bunch of stuff.
So my curious thing about the Luigi Mansion, is it actually new, or are we just doing, or is it part of the remakes, more remakes? I feel like remakes and rebranding.
I think it's actually new. I think it's new.
Okay.
Because there's a bunch of new mechanics and stuff in it, so I don't think it's gonna be the same game. There's too many new mechanics going into it.
Okay, well that'll be good, because it seems like remastering and everything else is kind of the theme. Now, I'm okay with that when it comes to being like freaking Final Fantasy VII. That's gonna be awesome. Oh, nice, good job, Porter. Mark on tank. I don't have heals for you. You know, I reset my router, thinking it was going to fix some of my glitchy issues, and it's being a little wonky.
Yay.
I don't know what's being wonky, but it is.
It's only how it is.
Well, you know, if it was easy, well, there would be hundreds of people that at least tried to do it. Ah, no, I'm clicking the wrong thing about clicking. Oh, yeah, good point. Aaron Pence brought up the cloud thing, the streaming gaming thing that Bethesda did, because Bethesda's doing Doom, right? So Doom's gonna be awesome. Doom Eternal looks awesome. But when they did their hey, this is a cloud streaming service thing, they were showing her streaming 4K on a mobile device, but the controls she was moving with her hands weren't mapping to her actual, like, movements in the screen. It was a pre-recorded fake gameplay.
Nice.
And, like, the Twitch
Nintendo
chat,
at least had the decency to not do that.
well, Bethesda used to. That's some EA bullshit there. Oh, you were so dead.
So are you.
Yeah, I walked forward trying to cover, because I didn't think he was going, like... I didn't think he was going, like, longer than his own dick deep. I thought he was only going, like... But
Well, they ran back, so...
the problem with all the streaming stuff, like Stadia, because I guess there's a new Stadia update, which Whoopi fucking do, and the Neil Ryan thing. If you're trying to host all this hardware, like, the latency is going to be a huge issue.
God.
Huge issue.
We got Ricky Bobby up here playing fucking KT, shake and bake.
Hey man, you gotta do something. Alright, I got something going in the background that's making this thing freaking skip frames on me every occasion. In game too, like it's not affecting.
Even your Discord's dropping out too. So
Yeah,
Well, you guys are dropping out on Discord too, even when I'm not. So I don't know what the weirdness
Yeah, but
is.
we're not cutting out.
No, it's our connection to you. It's your connection that keeps, because I think it's something's got your whole CPU running crazy and everything else.
Our core is under attack.
Hey guys, our core's under attack.
Yep.
Well, I don't think we're not doing much 4 levels down. Let me just throw that one.
Ah, I got a kill! Oh, somebody else took it, bastard.
You know, it's actually nice and cozy up here. I kind of like it over here. Pretty nice, pretty cool, pretty chill.
Oh, up in the fountain?
Yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out up here.
The
Good time.
enemy is attacking our core.
Alright. Nope. Go away.
Yep.
Close that. Close that. Let's see if that'll probably, hopefully, straighten it out well. Okay. Well, Boo Bob's not giving up yet. Sniper's trying to give up and not at the same time. Hey, we got a kill.
I just keep diving in head first, hoping the best.
Yeah, it's not how the Butcher works, at least not until you're fed. Once you're fed, it's a whole other story, but Butcher on Brawl, on ARAM.
Fed, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's brutal. Absolutely brutal.
Think the light.
But all right, so what'd you see at Nintendo, Cypher? Any hope? I mean, you said Luigi's Mansion looks like it might be okay.
Luigi's
I'm
Mansion.
excited.
They did an announcement for the new Animal Crossing, which I know a lot of people are excited about. A bunch of stuff coming to the Switch, even though, you know, as much as you want to hate, or as much as a lot of people like Nintendo, I'd have to say,
Everything is not supposed to be on the Switch.
everything is not supposed to be on Switch, and can we also add that, by the way, Witcher 3 at, like, 20 FPS does not look that good.
No, The Witcher.
Were not pre-recorded because you could tell there's a lot of stuttering and frame drop. I mean, if it doesn't bother you, if like you're that kind of casual, that it doesn't bother you if you're losing that many frames, then go for it. More power to you.
Yeah,
They had a lot of titles that just had a lot of like fancy particles and blue effects that were just lagging off the Switch.
yeah. The Switch is not made for what they're trying to port it to be.
MVP. Epic.
I mean, honestly, nobody on their team really played all that great. We just had a shit comp.
I mean, I was the only or you and I were the only people with tanks, but you had a healer, so you had to play the healer.
Yeah, I was the only
about to
support we
play
had.
Tyrael.
So Aaron's asking us what other games we're looking forward to, and I'm trying to think if there's anything. I also had a Final Fantasy VII's remake.
Ooh, I just opened a legendary.
Nice.
Ooh, Toxic Demonic Hell Steed.
Nice. So that's the green one, right?
Yeah.
The mounts.
So I'm just gonna say, because it is funny though, that how EA's prop or stock profit is dropping after the announcement of everything they got going on.
I didn't see any of the EA stuff. I did see they're giving a free 7-day trial of their basic. But I don't. Games as subscription. I like. That's just an excuse to release shit games, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, I think we've all known people that just like preach the glory of games as a service and all that other crap and think that EA is the greatest company ever, but
Yeah. Oh, so what we're talking about, EA, that's where you have Respawn doing the Last Jedi or whatever it is.
yeah, I'm a huge Star Wars fanboy, but
I can't touch Star Wars. Like, the only Star Wars games I want to play is shit that they're not making. Like, where's the rebranding of X-Wing?
where's KOTOR 3?
Yeah. Where's the
Where's the remake of Oregon Trail?
Actually, you could do a really badass version of Oregon Trail, considering all the like Ark Survival Evolved, Minecraft. Like, there's so much shit already out there that's done already what you need to do to remake Oregon Trail. That would be fucking epic. They'd screw it up, but it would be pretty sweet. People think Sekiro is hard.
Sekiro was not that hard. Sekiro was like really easy. It was hard at first, but then once you figure out the mechanics, everything that attacks you just learn, because you can't hold a block, you just learn to like spam tap the block to break everything's posture, and then you just one-shot it.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, how to beat Sekiro with Sniper. Invoices are coming. Please drop your emails. $5.
$5?
$5. So, did EA have anything else going? That's the only one that stuck out for EA for me.
What's going on with emails?
Oh, I was talking about charging people for your Sekiro advice.
Oh, yeah.
So,
That's good
I'm
advice.
sorry.
I don't. So Aaron's asking about Cyberpunk.
I'm excited for Cyberpunk. I want to see Cyberpunk do really well. But that's also because, I mean, Keanu Reeves.
Right.
Anybody?
Yeah, but
Don't
if
kick the
we're going to
robotic
talk
dog.
about a story-driven game that I'm looking forward to, it's got to be Death Stranding. There's Cyberpunk. Thing is, Kojima's never disappointed, and there's a lot of hype around Cyberpunk. I mean, Kojima lost his job fighting with the publisher of them trying to make him make his game less. He's the only one that's done that. So I'm really worried that they're overhyping Cyberpunk and then it's gonna be mediocre.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm still not gonna think. I don't think I've bought a game on day one.
No, but there's been like Anthem. Anthem was super hyped up. Everybody was ungodly excited.
Anthem was.
And then
everyone knew Anthem was gonna be a crash.
Well, everybody knew it was gonna be a crash or gonna be a dumpster fire after their alpha. And then the beta, when all the people who had the alpha, there was nothing changed. Like, it was gonna be, everybody knew it was a dumpster fire at that point. Just kind of play cautious there, Hodor, and we'll,
I mean, all we have to do is just keep him off of Hodor and then sit there and hammer everybody.
Yep.
Oh, hey, look.
Right into the tank. Yeah, you can just post up right there, dude.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep distance and...
Just sit there and hammer everybody. They can't get it, hammer them.
The key thing for you to do is to take the one at level 4 or 7 that lets you hover.
7. Or no.
7. The move in siege mode is...
okay, yeah. Oh, hover siege mode, yeah. Okay. It's like, I guess, move slowly, I guess.
Yes. Ooh, okay. That was dumb. But that's the... You're good, just stay there.
Yep. It won't do much to it.
No, especially with the turrets there. But that's... Because then, you know, we can just slowly fight under you, and it'll be pretty safe. Good. Yeah, I don't know. Hodor, have you seen any of the Cyberpunk stuff? I
haven't. I literally haven't seen anything about the releases or anything. I've just been hearing rumors and seeing some stuff on the interwebs that I'm scrolling through every now and then.
I feel like, I don't know if Keanu was something new or like what the plan for that was, but like, I don't know. I feel like that's something that's been been planned for a long time. Like, why would you just now release that?
As it should be.
I feel like they're trying to build the hype train, keep everybody interested, try to get those pre-sales by throwing Keanu on it. Oh, yeah, he's dead. Oh, no, I managed to save him. Managed to get a heal out.
I killed him.
Pop mouth ale.
Yeah, but I managed to get a heal out on the Butch before he died horribly. So, let's see, what else came out? So, Square Enix, more Final Fantasy XIV stuff, which makes me want to play Final Fantasy XIV. Trying to think what else was even talked about. Like, it just seems like a lot of it was remakes or rebrands of stuff that we've already seen before. Like, all the super old stuff from the old 90s. Like, what was it? Square's bringing back, or not Square, Bethesda is bringing back the Commander Keen series, which I've never fucking heard. Lots of mobile games too. Like, they're all taken after Blizzard's horrible approach of, you have phones, right?
Right.
Oh, God.
It just seems like every single one of them had a mobile game or 2 or 3. Like, I think Square had a couple of them actually, but one of them was their Final Fantasy game that's been going, and the Final Fantasy stuff ports okay to mobile. Especially some of the 2D side scroller stuff, or their 2D stuff, and then their oh, what's the other stuff that they've got? The
Hodor reminding to tap sim.
Yep. Overall game choice for E3 from Aaron over on Facebook. I gotta give it to the Tokyo line, or the Ghost line Tokyo. I think that's gonna be the one to watch for. Anything out of Japan is almost guaranteed to be good with story. And then Corpse O'Clock over on Twitch. He's assuming it's just gonna suck. Cyberpunk, I mean. but they're the Witcher studio, so he's hopeful, and I can understand that being hopeful on the studio, but Respawn used to be a good studio. Blizzard, before Activision bought them, used to be a good studio. Bethesda used to be a good studio. As soon as you don't self-publish your own stuff, or you get caught up in shareholders and deadlines, it seems like it really kills the. Really
it makes
kills
it a lot
everything.
harder.
Yeah. You always end up finding shortcuts, and they're not always the shortcuts you want them to be.
No.
Ooh, that did not
As
go
though
the way I
I'm not
wanted
just
to.
gonna heal out through that. Come on, guys.
I mean, I almost didn't make it out of that. Not sure whether that clusterfuck was more for me or for you.
Judging by the amount of damage that came my way, I think it was for me.
That big old health pool. So I'm just trying to. Does anything else stick out to you of it, Sniper? Like lots of people whose names I didn't care about. Everything was super pre-scripted, so none of it felt natural.
I mean, that's every E3.
It's the first year I've actually really paid attention in a long time. I don't know. I couldn't get into it. I tried so hard. And I got so far, but it didn't even matter because, you know, it's all bullshit.
Right.
I was making a bad song reference to Linkin Park.
Yeah. I didn't say anything because it was that bad.
Say anything and bring any attention to it.
Yeah, well. Then Hodor kind of opened the door.
No, I'm kind of holding it shut on you.
That's my foot. Can you at least let my foot out just a little bit?
I don't know about that. It only cost you about tree fitting.
Well, on the bright side. Yeah.
Just keep sieging them, Josh.
Oh,
Careful.
I got you. You're good. You're good.
I'm not good.
Well, no, unfortunately I was on cooldown, and somehow I didn't have anybody for my,
Well, since we're playing the ARAM, should I take blunt force gun or just go with the napalm strike stick?
whatever you want, man. The cool thing about ARAM is, like, there's no, the meta is a lie. What is this dude doing? Got him. Nope, he still died. Almost got him.
Oh, nice ult there.
Yeah, that was a wasted ult.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Apocalypse.
Do it. I mean, they're clustered up pretty good. Okay, don't try to get out.
I'm just standing here, taking a beat to my face.
I mean, Oh, Z.
I was trying to.
If you mount up, it'll flip you out of it really fast and boot you out.
Gotcha.
They finally got me. All my souls are gone.
So.
It's all right. We'll get him back. Choose the most sparing game. Well, Richard. The whole point was to play something that was absolutely pointless while we talked about E3. So.
See, we wanted to play something that was similar to the E3 announcement.
Yes.
Disappointing and absolutely pointless.
Which is why we're playing ARAM. Now, I would say that the game mode is only pointless because Blizzard tried to kill it. But,
True.
oh my god, I have 10 health. So, since the game buoyed you, Richard, what was your favorite announcement from E3? I mean, I know I've still got a couple things we haven't brought up, but like apparently E3 is not for video games anymore. It is for anything that has a plug. You can just go and announce anything there now. Now, granted, the AMD stuff does apply to console gaming, which is usually kind of more of an E3 event. So that was pretty cool. Somehow they think they're going to do native hardware ray tracing on on an Xbox.
But we have no damage.
Oh, straight down the wall.
They also think they're going to do fucking 8K on a console. I mean,
half them barely. 8K is a joke right now because half the stuff that they're even trying to do with 4K still isn't even close to being fully ready yet. It's just ridiculous.
And TV is not true 4K. TV is super sample.
It's not.
Yeah, so and it's like most computers that are even like high-end hardware computers cannot do 4K at any decent frames per second. And that's
For the high heavens.
That's the thing, is like it's not realistic at all, and it's a marketing play. And so especially too when you talk about it's an AMD APU, right? That's what's gonna power this dang thing. And so
Fast and hope, my friend.
well, that kind of worked. You know, if their announcement for their new Navi graphics card doesn't involve ray tracing, I'm not saying they can't do it on the console, but like, how are they doing it on the console? I will say one good thing to Microsoft on their Xbox team though is the fact that they're see.
God, yeah, that was bad. I'm trying. I couldn't move. I was trying to get out of there.
Yeah.
I was spamming Z to run.
Is the fact that they did the they left the physical media on there, the disk drive, which is super awesome of them. Nope.
Well, that turned out something.
Oh my god, that was rough. But yeah, the disk drive is going to be staying on the system, which is absolutely awesome. Anduin.
Heal me. Oh.
It was on cooldown. Okay, you have increased attack speed as long as my thing's on you, Fedor.
Alright.
I don't remember, is the new PlayStation supposed to have, Come down here and help me get the scan. Is the new PlayStation supposed to have a physical, disk drive in it? Anybody?
I think so, because I think it's supposed to be backwards compatible up to like PS2.
Which will be sweet. Aaron, Elder Scroll Blaze. That's one of those mobile games that
Oh yeah, they announced that a while back too, didn't they?
Yeah, they're just giving it away for free now.
Yeah, it's a free-to-play, I guess.
Oh yeah, now they're giving it away for free because they're trying to get some good fucking press again.
I don't know. I don't really care for the Elder. Oh, that was another thing. Bethesda was literally trying to hype train off of Game of Thrones, which was not a smart thing for them to do because everybody's basically done with Game of Thrones.
Yeah, after the last season, the way it ended. Yeah.
But it was they're like dragons.
Oh my god!
Dragons. Yeah, and it was just nothing but fucking dragons. And it's like, yeah, that's great, but what is that?
Kill this motherfucker.
I'm trying. He's getting a lot of healing from us standing around him like that.
Anduin.
I'm dead. Nope. I've died. God damn, we just can't make up for the level deficit now.
Nope.
They were talking about more Elder Scrolls stuff coming out. So I guess if you're a big fan of Elder Scrolls, there's more Elder Scrolls stuff coming out. But I can't get into Elder Scrolls. Like ever since I 100%ed Oblivion, I've never been able to get into Elder Scrolls because Skyrim to me was the exact same thing but with vertical cliff faces. Ooh.
I love your Skyrim mechanics.
Like it felt like the exact same thing as Oblivion. Like there was nothing that set
it felt like
apart.
Oblivion, but with none of the charm.
Oblivion had a story. I didn't feel a story from. Yeah, I didn't feel the story from.
Well, I didn't feel any of the same charm that I felt when I played Oblivion. Like, Oblivion had so much fun, just like cool, quirky things going with it. It felt like Skyrim just took itself so seriously.
Well, it thought it was cool, and it wasn't. At least not
like
as cool
Tom
as they
Howard.
thought. It was like what?
Tom Howard.
Well, I suck at pop culture, so we'll go with I don't know what you're talking about.
That's the guy that does all the announcements for Bethesda.
Oh, well, everybody from it was just bad. One thing I liked about the Square Enix stuff is that they only announced a handful of people, and then that was it. Like, for the most part, it was just showing a video of everything they were releasing. Did not bother me at all. It was actually kind of nice.
Hey, kill Anduin.
Oh my god, that was fucking glorious. Kick him out and knock him back in. There's the shield. Oh yeah, we're gonna turn this around, baby. And that's dead Naz. Nope, he's gonna tap. Alright. Good, good, good.
Gonna take the other camp?
Now, let's focus on their building first. I don't. There was so much stuff that I watched that just didn't have me interested. Though I did a post about it. The 16-core, 32-thread, massive like mainstream desktop
Overkill.
Oh, epic overkill! Like it doesn't. It's not gonna be. It's just, oh my god, I think it's gonna be insane. Like, there's nobody who needs that much power is going to be on a normal desktop system, other than the fact that they just have money to burn.
I mean, fair.
Because, like, for that to really be a useful, like, you have to be doing a lot of, well, hell, for all I know, it'll support quad-channel memory and everything but the PCIe lanes to do, like, hardcore production work. And there's a shield. Oh, damn it.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you...
I got caught up in that fight too much.
I missed my ult on you, too.
That's all good. It was a good little run on that one for me.
Yeah, I'm sure our Butcher's not very happy with the fact that I stopped him in the middle of his charge, but... I would really prefer to have him not die. Yeah, it's just... I don't know. I feel like E3 is just like most of these other things. Like every time, like innovation just feels like it's dead in the gaming industry right now.
Well, it's like you said too. It seems like this is the year of reworks and remasters on games because that's a lot of them. That's all it was.
Well, and mobile.
And I didn't even watch it, but it's a lot of just like we're going to remake this game and redo this one, and we're going to bring this one back with different graphics. It's like
yeah. You know, Saba's over here lurking in the chat. I bet he has some E3 ranting that he would throw on here. Saba, he just
he jerked me back and kind of fucked you guys.
Well, he saved me by pushing me through the Butcher, so it only ended up being the Butcher that died. But yeah, I'm just trying to think of like what else. A lot of like the 2-bit or 8-bit, 16-bit throwbacks have been. Just keep rotating back, yeah. Have been a thing recently, and yeah, more high difficulty side scroller stuff.
Oh god.
Got him.
Actually, them pushing me out of there was a good thing.
Oh yeah, this oh damn it, I kind of fucked that one up. This Murden's, he's made a couple of really good freaking skullcrackers, but he's also made some really bad ones.
Right.
I'm
Gotta
coming.
handle it all.
I'm coming. I need you to give me energy. Shoot people in the face, Hodor. The way I can heal
Doing
people.
it.
That's how I get my go juice.
I like it. I can dig it.
Ooh.
It's all tingling.
Oh, new Discord. Who dis?
Meow? Oh, it's the one you called upon, the Saba.
Because I'm sure Saba has some very strong opinions on E3.
Oh, I bet.
Like,
Watched like the first 2 days of it. Well, I'm sorry, days 2 and 3 of it. Fairly interesting.
I'm gonna have to turn you up some. You were coming through really quiet.
Is that better?
Oh, always. Always. Did you just pull a Hodor and throw the mic so I could hear you?
I just moved the mic closer to my face.
Same difference. Oh my, yeah, he felt that one.
You're welcome.
Yes.
This is what happens when I bang you into a wall.
You die. Speaking of which, maybe you don't admit to banging people so hard they die. You are married, Sniper.
Oh.
She starts praying.
So what was your biggest standout thing, Sniper? What, or not Sniper, Saba.
MVP.
'Cause I already know what Snipers was. Snipers was Animal Farm.
Animal Crossing?
Yeah, Animal
Oh,
Crossing.
My standout.
You were
I was
really excited about Animal
the.
Crossing.
Oh, yeah.
I was really excited about SE's whole thing.
Real quick, boys, I'm hopping off. That is it for the evening. It is time to watch some hockey.
Oh,
Yeah, I think I'm
God.
gonna be bouncing
Game
off the
7.
wall.
Let's have it happen. I will catch you guys later. Enjoy your night. Take a drink for me and keep the bullshit rambling on about E3.
So before we go to Saba's opinion, Aaron, yes, I think a lot of the people who were introducing games were quite on the medicated side, whether self-medicated or otherwise. It was, yeah. Of course, then again, trying to announce some of the really questionable titles like they were doing into a big, large audience like that is be rough. Be rough.
That could be intimidating.
So I will say, I power to the dude who walked out there with a cane. Oh, knowing he was going to stand out there and basically get roasted. The French guys from, I think they were Bethesda as well, who literally said fuck just because they could, and it was scripted, was absolutely ridiculous. Did you see that one on the Bethesda one, Saba?
I really lost a lot of interest during the Bethesda one, but I had a few takeaways from that, and it's stuff I was noticing throughout the whole E3. It's kind of making me worried.
Oh, do tell.
This whole streaming and renting, the Bethesda service, pay a certain amount, and you get to play all their games. Honestly, it's just you're basically renting. It's like a Blockbuster membership, except for you don't own the games.
Yep, it's a little worrying. Like, I've actually got issues kind of with stuff like there are certain games I own that aren't even supported anymore that are supposed to be supported. Like, I was trying to play Dead Space the other day, and it is broken out of the EA launcher, but it and it's been broken for years. When you go onto the forums and you try to actually find how to fix it and make it recognize things, you can't fix it. Like, I have a game, granted I didn't pay for it, but I have a game that I can't play.
No longer works.
Yeah, and apparently if you own it on Steam, but then you install it from the EA launcher, it breaks your version from Steam. Yeah. Aaron saw the Frenchies just going to freaking town.
Yeah, I would say probably the most interesting guys to introduce were the Polish guys, for which they introduced their little shooter video game, because that Square Enix is not the market for shooters. It's mostly RPGs, so you know that the crowd was just like, okay, I don't know what to do.
I'm trying to remember which one that one was. By the way, hi guys.
Basically the guys that did the Gears of War series and Bulletstorm.
Oh, okay. I can't hear you, Ghost. Just quiet.
Better?
Yes. Or you gotta stick that shit down deep in your throat.
Stick it in there. It's pink. People Can Fly.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They're making Outriders. And so they just had a short trailer for it. They talked about their studio.
And that looks interesting. That looks like it's gonna be really...
looks very well. It's gonna be a 3-player co-op, and they haven't said or shown anything else. Because of their history making games, potentially could be really, really good. And the fact that it's on Square Enix, I don't know. I mean, I just don't. It's just not. It's not a company that really cares a whole lot about shooters, but they make pretty solid games.
Yeah, the thing with Square is that usually they're really solid. Like, their idea of a crap game to put out is still better than a lot of the other crap games that other people put out. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. Well, because for starters, theirs is about story.
Yes, they do story. That is so definitely what Square does.
I mean, what's the game where you basically go around in South America and just like wreck things, and the dude has like a grappling hook and parachute?
Just Cause.
Yeah, they do Just Cause, don't they?
I don't know.
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure they do.
But I mean, if they do, awesome, because Just Cause is
they're the publishers for it.
There you go.
But I mean, incredibly cheesy game, yeah, gimmicky gameplay, but it's fun. It's still.
Yeah. I did tell somebody earlier we were going to talk about Rage 2, and I know that the reviews that I have seen have not been very kind to it.
I haven't. I've been playing it. I actually enjoy it. It's just not as addicting.
I think the first hour is really fun, but then you beat the campaign and you kind of like, well, why the hell should I keep playing?
It's got some interesting things. You're literally roaming the wasteland, and all of a sudden, oh look, there's a meteor. You run to the meteor and try and harvest the stuff on it because you used that stuff for upgrade.
Yeah.
The combat's fun though.
Oh, the
guns look pretty cool. I know one of the complaints of the review I was watching, which was the PC World review, was the fact that it just felt like there was nothing to do once the story was done, and like you said, the story's short. Add the Desert Duel. Nice. Everybody's getting greedy. Let's see here. The chubby tall guy with a funny one seemed stoned, the other one seemed geek. Yeah, there were some really weird, like, I'm a weird looking bastard, and there were people that made me look normal that were part of the convention crew. The only person that seemed happy to be there was the one chick from...
Was Keanu?
Well, that was the end of the trailer. But
Keanu actually stood out there and talked about Cyberpunk.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't watch. I didn't get to watch it at all.
Some guy screamed at him, and they actually gave him a free copy of the game. It was along the lines of like "You're awesome" or something like that. I can't remember what it was.
Okay. So Aaron's got all his people at level 8, and he's basically bored. Combat's great, but the story is there's just not enough story there. Which the next game that actually goes back to do a real story, I think that'll be the next big game that we see. The next one that takes off, because that seems to be what's missing from gaming right now. Other things that are coming. Modern Warfare, the new Modern Warfare, which is literally a remake, supposedly with just slightly different missions or more missions. Even though I think every single one of those dudes is dead.
Well, they bring back Captain Price to every game.
I mean, that price was pretty sweet.
I am thankful you are here.
I mean, honestly though, the first Modern Warfare actually had a great story.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
actually very memorable, and then they just kind of just went off the deep end after that. It's like, all right, thanks a lot, game. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, no, it was. First Modern Warfare was really, really good, and then Modern Warfare 2 was okay. They brought some other stuff in. It was, for me, it was when they did. I'm trying to remember what was it. The Black Ops was good. Black Ops 2 was great. I never got a chance to play the story in Black Ops 3, but it seemed like there was some type of a story there.
I don't know. I thought Black Ops, the whole Black Ops thing was just. I didn't think it was good.
The first one was good.
It was decent.
2's
I mean,
multiplayer was awesome.
The AI literally was stupid, but if you were past a certain distance, they wouldn't use their fucking auto aim like at all. But if you're within a certain distance, they were very, very vicious.
All right then.
I think my favorite presenter was the Japanese chick from Bethesda.
Yup. What was the name of that game? Was it Ghost Drive Tokyo?
Yes.
Ghostline
Whatever
Tokyo?
it was. Basically, the rapture hits Tokyo, and you fight ghosts and demons and something.
Yes, that looks like it's going to be awesome.
Has a lot of potential.
The chick that presented Commander Keen was drunk. Too.
Oh, absolutely. Of course, anybody who thought that game was a good idea was drunk.
Who was the dude from Bethesda that was coked out though?
I know who you're talking about. I don't know, man. After a while, like I was just raging. It was just like, Jesus Christ. I feel like beginning of E3 they said gamer. I'm the game. Oh, that gamer commercial for Bethesda. Yes, that was horrible. Like, gaming saved my life, but I'm obviously like this person, and this is all pre-recorded.
I thought that was Ubisoft. I could be wrong.
No,
that was Bethesda.
I mean, they literally had weird shit going on with theirs.
Yeah.
Every game in Bethesda needs more dragons, and then it was a reoccurring, I guess, scripted joke. Well, look, this game's got dragons. This game's got dragons too. Dragons everywhere.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. And like the Year of the Dragon, and I don't know when they started it, but it seems like it coincided with Game of Thrones.
I don't even want to talk about this last season. I'm very disappointed.
But that's why I can't believe that they were going to try to run on that, just because, like, nobody is happy with how Game of Thrones went.
Game of Thrones. Everybody thought it was going to be amazing, and then it came out, and everybody just realized it was bad.
Yes, everybody realized it was bad. I'm just going to stand in my glowy circle of awesome. So, yeah, it was good. The geek out guy. I don't know. I'm sorry, Aaron, but most of the people just I couldn't do it. They all started blurring together. I was watching the Bethesda one with Ghost, and like my anger was a very real thing.
You inspired me, healer.
Oh, then the Battle Arena Royale, whatever. For
yes. Yes, I could not believe that they actually had the gall to do that.
It looks like they're also trying to revive Fallout 76.
But that's how they're trying to revive Fallout 76, is with a Battle Royale.
find it real interesting. Just breathe life into it. Clear.
Well, that and what was the other thing? Free DLC for Fallout 76 is actually going to include a radical thing called a story.
And NPCs.
And NPCs, yeah. Apparently the biggest announcement they had was NPCs. In the later than conversation. Comments are coming in later than... Oh, yeah, your comments are coming in later than conversation. Yeah, because there's a bit of it today.
My hand. Make this my shield.
It hurts, mommy, it hurts. Armor. Yeah, so E3 drove me to the point where, like, to talk about it, I had to play a game that is basically easy for me to play because I play it enough that I can just play it.
I think the only thing you're happy about is AMD.
Oh, the AMD stuff? Yes. Yeah, I'm happy about the AMD stuff. But what pisses me off about the AMD stuff is, like, a hype train is good, but you get to a certain point where your train runs out of fuel, and they've been dragging out their Zen 2 Navi launch stuff for, like, 6 months now because the leaks started in January. I mean, if they don't live up to this hype train that they've built, it's not going to go well for them. Until
you saw that video I sent you, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like it's got some good features.
But just the price alone, if it lives up, I mean, if it keeps the 10% or less delta between what the Intel stuff is for cheap, for like 50% less, because that's where they were starting to take market share before, was, yeah, you could buy Intel, or you could buy AMD for half the price and get 90% of the performance.
I'm actually switching. I think we're switching to AMD soon for graphics.
Well, I mean, you get raw horsepower for pennies. It's really hard to say no. Really hard to say no.
Yeah.
Well, that my trait didn't actually. That sucks. Alright, Ghost, what's the thing you're most excited for? Twin Mirror. What was Twin Mirror?
Twin Mirror. Kind of thing. I mean, I like Wolfenstein. I've always been a fan. Doom Eternal, obviously.
Yeah, Youngbloods is looking. I like the fact they're bringing back co-op, like true co-op.
Well, I'm waiting to see if it's true co-op on console. Because I know for PC, obviously, it's going to be over internet.
Yeah, I get what you're saying with that one. If that was one of the biggest issues, was like all the co-op was.
Protects me.
Well, and I'm gonna hold the door.
It is time to take a stand.
Nope, I'm dead.
You have been slain.
Yep. I don't remember Twin Mirror. You know, while we're losing here, let me look up Twin Mirror. Twin Mirror. Okay, so it's another one that's going to be an Epic Games exclusive. So I already don't care about it. The biggest news of it was delayed till 2020. So another one of those. Didn't they announce a new Watch Dogs too?
Yeah, so they're it's basically futuristic. It takes place in Britain, and basically I can't remember the storyline, but they drones everywhere, paramilitary, stuff like that. And you can recruit just about everybody.
Interesting.
And they had a bunch of footage of an old lady who used to be an assassin tasering everybody, which was actually very satisfying to watch.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Watch Dogs.
I tried playing the first two, but I never really got very far, and they just never really hooked me. It felt a little too Grand Theft Auto, but with a laptop. Alright, so Twin Mirror. Game overview. Your mind is the one place to find the truth. Samuel, a 33-year-old man recovering from a recent breakup, returns to his hometown, Basswood, West Virginia, for the funeral of his best friend. Understandably depressed and bitter, he feels completely out of sorts and out of place. But when he wakes up in his hotel room with a bloody shirt and no memory of his whereabouts the previous night, he embarks on a twisted investigation to find the truth, instead of trying to get the fuck out of town and not get arrested for murdering somebody he didn't murder. I added that last sentence on. So you're gonna be exploring the dark undertones of a small town of West Virginia.
Mountain Mama?
It's one of redemption and to heal his wounded heart. That might be a hard pass on me there. Yeah, I don't think I can do that one. Dying Light 2 is another one. I never played the original Dying Light, but it was supposed to be pretty damn popular.
I did. It's fun, but sometimes it's just after a while you're like, all right, yay, Mirror's Edge with weapon. Kind of bored now.
Mirror's Edge didn't have weapons?
I
never got to play it.
Nope. It was all running game.
Okay. I will say a game that I need to pick up still that came out that was kind of hyped up was My Friend Pedro. It looked like a cross between Super Hot and a 2D side scroller. Looked really cool. All right, well I'm gonna play a ranked game while we're keeping this going since no one wants to brawl with me and just get stomped because it doesn't matter. Oh. The banana? What was the banana joke? I feel like I remember seeing that. You guys have any idea what Aaron's talking about?
No.
Oh, Pedro the banana. Yeah, there was something about him being in a banana suit.
I guess hopefully though a new Wolfenstein, apparently that's gonna be co-op. That might actually be pretty good.
I watched a playthrough of the other one. I didn't like obviously murdering Nazis is amazing, but I didn't feel obviously it's a bullet sponge game, and you slap some story in there to kind of mix it up a little. But I didn't feel like it was a good bullet sponge game because there's really only one gun that was worth a shit. And unlike in Doom, where all of them were usable and there were different mechanics you could do and you could kind of bounce around and do different stuff, I don't know, it seemed extremely linear. Ooh, I'm not gonna do that. That's a really long range wait.
See, I thought it was pretty decent. I mean, yeah, the assault rifle is probably the best because it's a heavier caliber, but the point is, you're just fucking killing Nazis.
Oh, you're not wrong.
With a tomahawk.
Yes.
Among other things.
Yeah.
But Doom, they need to do Doom executions in Wolfenstein.
So the one thing that really pisses me off is the event that we got for Rainbow Six. They're making a separate game for.
Wait. They're doing
Rainbow Six Quarantine. They're making a separate game.
That was the zombie one, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was an event on Rainbow Six Siege, which is like you couldn't make this an event, like a separate thing again. Now I have to buy a separate game.
Anything to make money.
Yeah.
So Starfield, we kind of talked about Starfield, but the biggest thing with Starfield was the fact that there was nothing to be said about Starfield.
Yeah. Real quick, back to Wolfenstein. Did you know that you could stomp Hitler's head?
Yes, but you die.
I didn't know that till recently.
Oh, you talking about in the casting? Yeah,
Yeah.
you can actually kill him in the room, but yeah, you get murderated pretty hard. Yeah, Aaron, they're doing the quarantine thing, which I never played, but I know it was popular when they did it. But yeah, it's a game mode that they're turning its own thing.
Yeah, it's called Rainbow Six Quarantine. You can look it up.
Think kind of like what they did with the zombies modes and the Call of Duty stuff. They made it more or less its own full storyline. I'm assuming that's kind of what they're going to do with Rainbow Six.
Yeah, well, they Square Enix is going to milk the hell out of the Final Fantasy VII remake, though. They're releasing the first episode next year.
Well, when they release it, they're releasing it and it's 2 full Blu-ray discs worth of content. The original game remastered, and then a follow-on storyline that apparently covers after you defeat Sephiroth in the first game.
Probably that in between, following the game and in between Advent Children. But, yeah, the remake's apparently going to be like 3 different episodes.
Yeah, they were trying to split. Well, I didn't think they were splitting up episode-wise. I knew they were talking about it, but well, either way, whatever. It looks amazing. I like the hybrid mechanics between the live action and the turn-based. I like where that's going.
Well, it's a lot of Crisis Core in it, and Crisis Core is out freaking standing. And they have a bunch of new stuff in there, and it looks really, really good. A lot of the character designs look great, and I think they're gonna have a pretty good, solid fight mechanic in it. And it's gonna introduce people to a game that was pretty cool when I was in middle school. So it's kind of weird. Makes me feel old.
Yeah, well, other thing, they're remastering Final Fantasy VIII, which is awesome because I really liked that one. That was a game that I went and rented. Like, I used to get to rent a game like every couple of weeks for my PlayStation back in the day, and I rented that multiple times, and I never had the time to put into it. I was too young to really understand and appreciate what it was.
Oh yeah, no, I beat the crap out of that game too. I love that one, but I think my first Final Fantasy was 9. It was either 8 or 9. It might have been
9's good. 9's another one that's really good.
9's fan freaking tastic.
The only thing I hated about 9 was the Quina, the frog chick. If you didn't spend the time to level her, which I hated her as a character, you get to that point later in the game where you have to have her in your party, and if you haven't leveled her, there's no chance to level her up, and you're just fucked, and then you have to restart the entire game. So I've never actually finished the game because of that. And Aaron, you picked a good time to get into PC gaming because everything is going cross-platform. Like, I was actually actually, that's my favorite thing about E3. I don't think there was a single game announced that didn't also say for PC.
So the great thing about being in PC, I know they say PC Master Race all the time, but I got all my games on Steam, and no matter if I change my PC or upgrade or something happens to it, I still have that Steam account and I can play it anywhere and everywhere. Whereas if I have games on my Xbox 360, well, guess what, sucker? They don't work on your Xbox One. They're probably not going to work on the next Xbox. So you gotta maintain those old consoles.
I'm just glad that Halo is coming on PC too.
Yeah.
I'm not even excited about Halo anymore. It's so overdone.
Well, the remaster stuff. That's, I think, probably what he's talking about.
Halo 1 was probably, in my opinion, the best one. I really liked ODST because I thought it was moving in the right direction.
Reach was good.
Because it had health bars. And you had to literally get health packs to help yourself out. And everybody was just like, oh, but my regenerating health. I'm like, oh my god, kill me now.
Oh, 3 specialists. This is... No. Oh god. Well. My back's gonna hurt from this one, boys. Maybe I shouldn't have done a ranked game tonight. I used to play, I think it was Halo 2. I'd made friends with a dude out of Britain. Lord Brooks. And him and I, he would he would get on as I was coming home from high school, and before he would go to college, and him and I would roll around in twos or team death, and we would just fucking decimate. We played a lot of ranked in twos, and we were pretty high up there. He was a blast to play with. So that was my real first foray into anything competitive in gaming and shooters.
Oh no, I used to play shooters with Gra. Well, not Gra, before Gra, Ghost Recon. Used to be the PvP on that. It was just like teams of 6 against each other. It was a lot of fun. And then Gra came out, and oh my god.
What was Gra?
Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter.
Oh, I remember that one.
It was outstanding, but the problem was the best rifle, well, the best weapon in the game was an M4 silenced. It was stupidly accurate, and it had incredibly high takedown, which was just really unfair. But there was a Russian, I don't remember what it was, a short-barreled rifle. It had a small 20-round magazine, and it had horrible accuracy, but it had really, really high takedown power, and I would just like run around corners and just hit people with it, just for the laughs. It was a fun game.
10 seconds.
Yep, we talked about Modern Warfare with its remake or expansion.
4.
Or whatever it is.
Yeah, I want it to be good, but I feel like they're going for the nostalgia pull, to be honest. I feel like they're pulling on that heartstring for nostalgia.
Well, they have to, because it's their only game.
Yeah, they kind of burnt every bridge when they were sitting there and be like, oh, let's make these $15 add-ons and add a map or 3, and then that's it. Fuck you, fuck the gamers. Give us our
$20.
I'm gonna go back and install Black Ops 4 and try the new Blackout map eventually. Just because I want to see, like, what, if anything, has actually changed or matters. I sucked at Blackout, but I actually really liked the gameplay. I actually enjoyed playing the game. It's gonna be an interesting year. Well, I shouldn't say it's gonna be 2020 is gonna be an interesting year because that's when all this shit's actually coming out. Like, I don't think there's anything actually coming out anytime soon.
The new Ghost Recon comes out in a couple of months. That actually looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun.
So, and that's Outbreak, right? And that's not even really. That's not really even. Oh, and you're talking about Breakpoint.
The new Ghost Recon. Yeah.
You're talking about Breakpoint. Okay. I'm curious. I watched some gameplay of that the other day, and I don't know. It looked.
Press the attack.
It basically looked like Wildlands to me.
I think well, it looks like Wildlands had a night with the Division 2, and they had a baby. But I mean, it has definite potential.
Well, they all have potential until they get launched, and we find out that they ruined it.
It shall be done.
Oop, missed me on that one, Artie. Haha. You suck again.
Too hard.
Yes. Eat tree, a-hole. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of exasperated by the whole thing. I want the stuff to be good, but everything's been so bad now. It feels like for so long. It's like,
oh, we've been getting spoiled with a lot of good games, and then you know, it is how it is. It's like Hollywood, how Hollywood is in 2000s. They're just absolutely god awful, and around 2012, 2013, somewhere around there, they figured it out and just started making good movies.
They realized they were losing all their funding.
Yeah, because nobody was going to the theaters again. Now they're making good movies, but the everything comes in waves. We're gonna get good games. We're gonna get bad games. It's just bound to happen.
I'm really hopeful for Death Stranding for multiple reasons, but first, I've always been a big fan of the Metal Gear Solid games, and it upsets me that the last Metal Gear Solid game, like Survive, was actually fun, but there was just no reason to keep playing it after you beat the story.
You have my thanks.
The story was actually kind of interesting.
Oh. I didn't get too far in the story. Didn't really have anybody to play with on that one.
Dude, I'll play Metal Gear Survive with you.
I really do for sure. Who knows?
I mean, I'm not gonna ever say it's a good game, but
well,
it was fun.
It's a fun game. I really wish they would have just added an online mode for Metal Gear Solid 5, just so I can go through the mountains of Afghanistan with somebody on my side and murder everything.
Because they did kind of have the online play, but it wasn't really like true online play.
It had so much potential.
It did,
because you don't have to play boss. You could play like one of their soldiers.
Well, but we know exactly what happened. The game wasn't finished at launch. You could tell that they hadn't finished the launch. Don't like Blackout because of PUBG. It's hard, man. Yeah, it's a different game. Blackout is way more arcadey. That's... Oh god, I'm getting beat the fuck up. Okay.
You have my thanks.
Oh, damn it. Thought I was far enough away. Was not far enough away. At least I turned in all my gems. Oh! It will be very surprising if we win this. They have a very traditional composition. 2 frontliners, 2 rearliners, and a support.
We got a fort, but we're still in this.
We have a frontliner. Alright. Let's push it back. Yeah. I don't know. I think Death Stranding is still just gonna be my, like, that's what I care about. I really wanted to see Starfield. And it worries me that they didn't say anything about Starfield.
Time will tell.
It will. Unfortunately, more often than not, time just shows me that I was right. Did I ever tell you guys how much I hate being right?
Sometimes things can be telling, and it's not a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah. These guys are timing their shit really well, and it's really annoying.
Are you getting beat by the Thought Slayer?
Pathetic wretches.
I don't know. Was Thought Slayer one of the people on this other team? Yes, the Thought Slayer is relatively annoying. We need Trank. God, we're gonna get no value out of this. That sucks. Okay, somebody died there. Come on, come on, come on. Where we at here? Where we at? Come on, come on. Get her, get her, get her, get her. Nice, good job, good job. Oh, man. Oh. I've got a really good ranked going this season, so I hope I didn't curse myself by doing this.
Nope, totally cursed.
Totally cursed. Totally cursed. Totally not my anus lying out all over the floor. Really? Where the fuck's my tree going?
As nature wills.
Okay, they're all mid. Nope. Yeah, that'll do it.
Wrath upon you.
So every time I root somebody, my tree gets a bonus. So it's gonna start hitting pretty hard here soon. Ooh, 3-man? Nope, just the 2. Can you make the turn in? Not. Alright, later, Aaron. Take care. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Oh. This is gonna take long enough. Okay, Dave pushed out a bottom. Probably dumb. Okay, I got that turn in.
Awesome work. You earned that power.
Got him. Nope. Kind of slow. Base. Come on.
Grabs a lot of XP and puts stress on our enemy.
Root him. Nope. He ran away. Okay, well. At least he knew to run. Yeah. Cool. It's looking good. Nice hard push.
Well done, Frank.
Ooh, Sweet Rainer's gonna take the fort. And we're gonna push. You know, for those of you watching, if you have any rages or rants that you want to do about E3, feel free to say them.
Just let us know.
I'm curious. Like, I mean, I feel like we covered things pretty well, but a lot of you guys have different priorities from us. Oh. I think I'm half surprised.
What about Witcher 3 with him to switch?
So Sniper brought that up earlier, and he was pointing out how, like, it's cool that they want to do that, but the Switch's hardware just can't handle that. Like,
they're scaling it down, obviously, but I think
it's at what point does it suffer too much? I think is going to be the problem. So that'll be the interesting part.
Fort is wrecked. We're moving on.
Gather their gems. Bring them to me.
Oops, I'm standing in shit.
Fala Nordora. So it shall be.
Your enemy is deserving of my power.
Alright, we've got them pushed back fairly far, so that's good.
They had you guys going there for a minute, and then really turned it around.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how, but I'm not gonna complain. I mean, that's oh my god, that was great. That root freaking. Nope.
One step back, 2 steps forward.
You're definitely right on that one, Kevin from the development crew. 1 step forward, 2 steps back.
Excellent.
I mean, I'm the only one that died out of that, so we got a 3 for 1. I'll fucking take that.
I mean, do you lose the bonus still on the tree?
No, that's that does not go at death. So that's a permanent stacking bonus, and it's an infinite stacking bonus. Oof. So I the highest I've had this is 168 now. I've had it at 280, which is a metric shit ton. Yeah, that tree hurts. Alright, so we have turn in. Okay. Ooh, nice dodge. Got him. Where is my raggy roast?
Wretches.
She's just gonna stand here and make me wail on her because she can do that. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I am a rag, so it needs to turn in. There we go. Alright, alright. Oh yeah, look at that minion wave at the bottom, pushing that board in. Rooted. Dead. I'm a root machine tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls over the age of 21. Nope, 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 nope. Where we go? Where we go? What we got? What we got? Okay, rooted the Thought Slayer. Now I'm gonna run from the laser beam of doom. That's unfortunate.
Keep destroyed. Let's keep. And with a cunning blow, that keep is destroyed.
Nope. Nope. I'm so not gonna make it. Nope. Okay, I tried.
From within bushes.
But there, you need to get the. Oh. They're not focused. They're not defending their core. They're not defending their core. 24, 21, 18. Oh my god, 12%. So close. So close.
Destroy their constructs. Reclaim the gems of my power. Show no mercy.
Apparently the Baroons are getting wrecked, so thanks to Ninja Pajamas. We need to defend top. This is a 20 late game boss.
The wild.
So this is not gonna work unless we defend it.
Nature's wrath upon
Fuck him up! Fuck him up! Awesome. Okay.
That guy didn't read the patch notes.
I knew they were going for the boss too.
Fort lost.
Alright, that's fine.
You have my thanks. Give or not.
Yes. Yes! Gets him! Gets him! That's unfortunate. Eat tree! And he ate the tree. Tree's fucking murdering people. When nature fights back. Okay, we still have an advantage. Oh, we're gonna do this. We're gonna make this. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna finish my placements in plat. It's going to be awesome. So they can't defend against all of us at the same time. So like they can't defend the lanes and then come up here and defend us. It's not. It doesn't work that way. Because there's catapults in every lane doubling down on their core. Their core is taking shots. Shots, 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 shots.
To arms! It shall be done.
Missed me. Oh. Nope. Really? Woo! Alright, that makes me happy.
Congratulations, and make sure to subscribe to us around the web.
Oof.
MVP.
No love for me. Alright, well, and on that ranked placement game note, I'm going to call it a night, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank y'all for coming and hanging out with us. Yes, Sylvia Hotz is still alive. It actually has a really... while their Pro League is technically dead officially, Heroes Lounge has a very, very popular, busy... They've got a really good professional league still going on here with Heroes Lounge. So if you like HOTS, go check it out. I'm hoping to build a team or be part of a team next season. Absolutely wonderful. But that's going to be it for me tonight, folks. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us, talking E3, Rant, and Raven, and helping me win my sixth game of my placement season. So much appreciated. Have a wonderful night, ladies and gentlemen.